Hey, ladies and gentlemen, just give me a moment here. Going to be posting the link. Hope everybody is having a good night. There we go. Everything is set. We are live. Matt Storm in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, big main event tonight that R.W. Watts has booked. Now, I have never seen this done at a go-home show, a regular Wednesday night main event. Such a big deal here. 8 men locked inside a double steel cage to ensure that their beef with one another doesn't explode throughout the arena. Well, we'll get to that. Up first, on our final house show, just a couple of days ago, we seen Atticus Black take on Cowboy John. Tonight, the roles have been reversed. Atticus Black taking on Sourfang. Sourfang, Cowboy John, they will be going up against Azrael as well as Atticus for the Apex Tag Team Champions, or championships. So very interesting ordeal. Both of them have their partners in their corners tonight. Let's see how they fare tonight. Who's walking in with all the momentum going into Breaking Bad. And then Crushing Kelly comes in, taking on the BYC's very own Emily Bloodyard, one half of the Suicide Club. And once again, Atticus Black playing manager tonight. We have Malachi and Vandal. They are Maelstrom. And they'll be taking on former partners in Max Rampage and Scuzz. Alexa Weiss joining them in their corner. Evie Bloodyard will be defending her title against Whisper at Breaking Bad. Stabatha will be doing likewise, but with Meanie Girl. Tonight, the roles get reversed. Champion versus champion. No titles are on the line, but looking for a whole lot coming out of this matchup. Evie Bloodyard, your network champion, taking on the Apex Women's Champion in Stabatha. And then, in a surprising turn of events, happy birthday to Jake Bagwell. In a surprising turn of events, while R.W. Watts was creating this match card tonight, Sin walked into his office. This match was supposed to be Atticus Black's match. Sin scribbled out the names and said, Atticus is busy tonight. He's taking this one. A bit of a new look for Sin here, but oddly, he will be going up against his brother, Mordecai. And then, we seen it earlier, roles reversed. Whisper taking on Evie Bloodyard at Breaking Bad. Meanie challenging the Apex champion in Stabatha. Tonight, they go up against one another. How's it going to turn out? Who's going in with all the momentum at Breaking Bad? I don't know. But if you haven't been watching all the shenanigans that have been blowing up in the AWE social media, Joel Quinn and Pete Wall been at each other's throat. Joel Quinn was shipped here overnight by plane in a dog crate, tranquilized, and yes, vaccinated as requested by the airlines. Any animal being put on the flight must be vaccinated. He was shipped like a dog. And tonight he wants some revenge. This is one of the biggest reasons why this match is going down. Second, we've got the Hard Knocks champion in Matt Storm. He will be defending his title against Fred Starr at Breaking Bad. What better way to contain the violence, the chaos that is hardcore, than to stick him inside a double steel cage? And then Queef. Queef seems like a man left out, but no, he's got googly eyes for Jake Bagwell. But a heater, giving a man an opportunity almost the same stature as Yeti Bloodyard, looking to combat Queef here, is Brooklyn Joker. And then finally, but not least, the self-proclaimed last god, looking to lay the hand of God down upon the number one contender in Jake Bagwell. There is a reason for the structure tonight. There is a reason these 8 men are going to brutalize each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the go-home show. Let's have some fun. Everybody wish Jake Bagwell a very happy birthday. Queef, Queef, Queef. First match on the card, as stated earlier, Sour Fang taking on one half of your Apex Tag Team Champions in Azrael Black. Let's get to it. Should be a pretty good match card tonight. A lot going on. A lot can happen. Momentum can shift. Hell, somebody could be getting a boot in their ass. But ladies and gentlemen, they are known as Blood Money. Escorting his partner down to ringside tonight is Cowboy John. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Sour Fang. And the Prince of the Underground, looking to bring some momentum along with them. Whisper Bagwell in the house. And look at that, she's got her new poster as her little boxy thing that right beside her name. You see that? It wasn't by the hand of God. But ladies and gentlemen, they are your Apex Tag Team Champions, known as the Darksiders, being escorted down to ringside by his tag team partner and brother, Atticus Black. He is Azrael Black. Seen some disturbing images earlier on as Watts tried to announce the main event for tonight. Sin bringing in some very shady characters here to the AWE. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I've worked with the man for many, many years. But ladies and gentlemen, it's starting off quick. Sour Fang with an overhand shot right to the jaw. Waistlock control now. The bigger man clearly having the advantage. Ragdoll and Azrael. Blood Money looking to make a big name at Breaking Bad, and damn, do they have the opportunity to do so. Nice waistlock takedown. Sour Fang shoots the ropes. Big punt right to the temple. Collar and elbow once again. Azrael trying as he might to overpower the bigger man, losing out, being forced into the turnbuckles here. The referee called for a break. Oh, and a cheap shot by Sour Fang. Quick reversal here. Azrael racing in. Big knee right to the sternum. And not done just yet. Another one right to the jaw. Azrael not going to be bullied by the likes of Sour Fang. Hope everyone's enjoying their day. I hope Jake Bagwell has enjoyed a very happy birthday. Knee strikes now to the face, trying to keep the bigger man grounded. Definitely gets his stature from Yeti himself. Working the ribs now and drops that elbow right to the side of the jaw. Measures him out. Boot right to the pectoral region. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a hell of a match on our hands. And a double axe handle. Oh, how mercy. Gonna be a wild night here at the Apex. Double axe handle now by Azrael, keeping, as I said earlier, the big man down. Just got done eating his birthday supper. That is awesome. You found a can of whoop ass with Yeti's name? Well, a Superman punch just got unloaded right in the cake hole of Sour Fang, and almost a 3 for Azrael. Atticus getting a oh! Shades of Yeti Bloodyard. We got 1, 2. Oh, have mercy. It is on like soup, man. Because I lost my train of thought as I was trying to finish that sentence. It's on like soup. That's the new one of the day. Here we go. Rising back up to the occasion is Sour Fang. Shoots Azrael into the ropes. Pop up knee right to the... Oh, and a roundhouse to the back of the brain pan. Catching that forearm now. Azrael has the opportunity to make a huge upset here. And yes, I will say a huge upset. Look at the size of Sour Fang. Oh, have mercy. Did he just wiggle his balls in the face of Sour Fang while holding the man by his throat? Went for that Superman punch one more time, but a nice roll up here by Sour Fang. Not even a 1. Here we go, collar and elbow once again. Sour Fang back in the driver's seat. Back in control, short-lived. The chance looking to put a big dog down. Damn, what a scissor kick. Here we go, drop down. Leapfrog by Sour Fang. Sets him up. Oh, crikey. Yes, I said it. I said crikey. That punch was so hard it put me all the way out in Australia. And big go to sleep. 1, the 2. Oh, 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 oh. I almost turned into Santa Claus. On like soup. Pete, put the bong down. I don't toke. I never toke. I don't do any kind of drugs, ladies and gentlemen, unless I absolutely have to. Here we go. Sour Fang going up top. Bad situation. Big knee right to the esophagus. The throat. Oh, bad situation all the way around for Azrael right now as the big dog looking to eat, but finds an elbow. Found himself a soup bone he couldn't chew on. Nice reversal. These men beginning to learn each other well. When it comes time for battle at Breaking Bad, it is going to be a hard-fought battle. And busted open is Azrael. A look of concern on Atticus's face. And here we go. Big German suplex. So what was your birthday meal there, Jake Bagwell? Ground and pound now. I will fuck your shit up, Jake. This dog don't do maple syrup. Here we go. Drop down once again. And, oh, went for his own Superman punch. Could not find the mark. But a guillotine choke sure as hell did by Azrael. Rope break, though. Too close to the ropes. Those long legs of Sour Fang getting in the way. Pete over here breaking out the old Steve Irwin impression. He'd gone all the way to Australia. Fucking right I did. That punch connected. It connected so hard that it affected me. On a personal level. You know how long it takes to get back from Australia when you live in Canada? No, you don't. Neither do I, but it was a long trip. Jumper! Big punt there by Azrael. The referee's busy. Come on. We got 2, and it is over. The tag team champions taking all that momentum going into Breaking Bad. Look at that knee strike right there. Pork steak, mashed taters, and carrots. Not a bad meal. Not a bad meal at all. You know what I did? I did breakfast for dinner. Bacon, eggs, hash browns. Didn't feel like eating. Here we go. There's that punt that ends the match. Got the 1, the 2, the 3. The tag team champions coming out on top. Yes, I was a little bit earlier on calling it with that punt. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Same move, same different result. Cannot wait for that main event. Joel's been a very, very bad puppy. And the dirty daddy, well, he's going to whoop a dog's ass. Oh, Jesus, I am channeling Cowboy John there for a minute. Oh, have mercy. Impressive fight here. Oh, fucking hell, I forgot to change these fucking victories. Oh, I got to make a note of that. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Azrael Black. Well, now, Atticus will have to make his way down to the locker room, escort his woman down to ringside. She's been training hard all day, getting prepared, hoping that R.W. Watts would find it in his heart to give her a match tonight, and a match she receives. Atticus getting the night off. I'm being told by Watts, yes, it was Sin's decision to take him off the card, but there was also an injury report that kept him from the ring. Nothing severe. Twisted ankle during the house show. So it's kind of good that Sin stepped in and said, the kid's busy enough. Don't need him going into Breaking Bad. Already gimped up. Now, see if they'll be able to retain those tag titles. And now, ladies and gentlemen, she is Crushing Kelly Black. Second time we're seeing Atticus tonight. Escorting his woman down to ringside. Oh, yeah. Turn that AC so it's facing me. Holy fuck, it's getting hot in here, folks. Getting hot. Ooh, have mercy. Came for a fight. Is she going to walk out finding a victory? Being told Atticus was arguing with one of the fans in the front row, saying that he was Crushing Kelly's pappy. But ladies and gentlemen, represent the Suicide Club and the BYC, she is Emily Bloodyard. Keep on wanting to call her Doom. It's not my fault, Yeti. Very experienced, but her experience lies in the tag team division. Let's see how she fares in singles competition against Crushing Kelly Black, a woman determined to make a name for herself here in AWE. And there's the bell. And snap jabs real quick there. Backbreaker into a flatliner, starting fast, bringing the heat. Oh! Holy hell, mercy. Oh, and the crossbody goes awry. Not well thought out there by Crushing Kelly. A little bit too enthusiastic, but turns things around. Went for a roll-up. Found a knee to the face. Emily Bloodyard once again with the ground and pound. And a springboard moonsault. Going to be a highly competitive match. Emily Bloodyard's aerial assault is on par with perhaps some of the best high flyers in the business. But a fighter through and through is Crushing Kelly Black, but locked up in a hell of a submission hold. But quick to evade, elbows flying, busting open the nose of Emily Bloodyard. Irish whip now, reversal by Emily. And a shot right to the breadbasket, bringing Crushing Kelly down to a knee. Wow, she went down on a knee from a fist to the gut. She will go down with a straight shot to the jaw. Bob paying for it now. Kelly measuring her out. Oh, double stop to the brain pan. Getting confident now is Kelly. Pushing her off. Emily back up on her feet. Clothesline. Trying to make a comeback here. Catches the boot, sweeps the leg. It's on like neck bone, sucker. Oh, wait, that's Booker T. Some bitch, what the hell's going on with me tonight? Ladder being brought in, yes, it is a Extreme Rules match. Why they are fascinated with ladders, do not ask. I will not tell you because I have no idea what the hell are in these women's minds. Double axe handle from on top. That's a long way down. Top turnbuckle to the arena floor. And now the trash can coming into play. As you can see on the far side, Atticus removed the top turnbuckle. Will that come into play? And yes, Jake, I would have to agree. She does resemble her mother. And he's talking about Emily Bloodyard. Jawbreaker there by Emily Bloodyard. A very unhappy dog. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are hearing that, I do apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. And here we go. Crossing the legs. Big suplex. A very hard landing here on the arena floor. And turning the page. Not sure what she's called it, but very effective. Laid out flat is Emily Bloodyard. And now, one bad bitch gonna open up a whole trash can of whoop ass. Not just a beer can, no, a whole trash can full. Nice reversal there. Spinning kick and gets caught. Sweeps the leg once again. Working the legs now. Slowing down Emily Bloodyard is Kelly Black. I don't know if I remember your match or not. It might be Extreme Rules. It might be. Oh, Joel's always barking in the back. He's probably howling at this point. I left strict orders for nobody to release them until the time of the match. Here we go. Irish whip now. Kelly now on the receiving end. Big belly to belly, but gets blocked. Hammering down is Kelly Black. Firing up. Oh, here we go. Big power bomb. What a way to set that up. Nice float over. A little flippy-do, but impressive nonetheless. Cover. Nice knee strike there by Emily Bloodyard. We got two and a kick out. No, but he did get his rabies shots and all vaccinations. Seeing that maneuver once again. Easy break there by Crushing Kelly. Setting her up. Hammering down. Hook in the leg. 1, 2. Oh! That referee needs to speed shit up. Just saying. And when the table gets unfolded, propped up, you know a bitch gonna get broke. But a camel clutch instead. Reefing on the neck. Trying to tear the back apart. And it's over. The tap out. The table will not come into play. Yes, I would have liked to have neutered Joel Quinn, but I could not find a veterinary clinic that would accept doing it to him. It was bad enough finding a vet and paying a lot of money for it to get his vaccinations. A hell of a match there by Crushing Kelly. Emily fought as hard as she could to no avail. And now, oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, she is Crushing Kelly Black. A hell of a match. It's her second win since debuting here in the AWE. But up next, the return of Maelstrom, and they'll be taking on former tag team partners in Max Rampage and Skaz. No, thus far, not a Bloodyard night. I do agree, Jake. And if it keeps on par with that, ooh, it's looking treacherous in the main event. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action coming your way. Introducing first, Malachi and Vandal. They are Maelstrom. Two tough sons of bitches right here, showing absolutely no fear and no regard for the competition of AWE tag teams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is Max Rampage. Max Rampage will be in the Rumble in the Bronx. Max Rampage drew number 16. Impressive physique here by Max Rampage. I hope it's not a train wreck. I hope it is a head-on collision. All four men in this matchup, highly skilled in tag team action. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they are Sadistic Intent. Alexa Weiss escorting The Flexican down to ringside. He is Skuz. Skuz, perhaps one of the toughest sons of bitches you will ever step into the ring with. He's been champion multiple times in other promotions. Here in the AWE, he is still searching for that glory. As do I, Jake. And there we go. Malachi starting off with Max Rampage. Hooks him up. Whoa, there's the power with the suplex. Keeping him grounded, working the ribs now, driving that forearm right into the jaw. Skuz watching on intently. He knows the capabilities of Max Rampage, but right now, these new men, they've never faced each other. They are an unknown in the book of Max Rampage as well as Skuz. Look at how well-oiled they appear. Younger. Vandal taking over now after the tag. Gets a one fall. Here's a nice block by him, Rampage. Here we go. Quick roll-up. Surprising Vandal here. Almost got a two, but a kick out nonetheless. A bit earlier in the match, but definitely slowing the pace a little bit. Not to his advantage, but a quick reversal. Shut my mouth, I was wrong. Boss man slam there. And a big shotgun drop kick there by Skuz. Yes, Jake. Yes, they are. And why the game keeps on putting that move on him, I will never understand. Big gut wrench here by Skuz, taking control of this match where Max Rampage failed to do so. Yabber! Not even a one. Over the top rope now. Malachi still in control of this fight. Oh, and a hot shot by Skuz. Turning things around quick, but looking for that hot tag. Ain't happening with Skuz gripping at your heels. So who wants to lay down a bet? Who's taking the main event tonight? Will it be the motherfucking assholes, or it will be this mixture of competitors on the left in Pete Wall, Jake Bagwell, Brooklyn Joker, and Matt Storm. Knee strike right to the jaw of Vandal. Rolling aside, coming in hot with that flatliner. That even made Alexa Weiss cringe. Looking for a distraction, though. Quickly got back down. Managers are useless this year, let me tell you. Quick reversal here by Malachi. Sorry, I called Vandal Malachi earlier. Vandal, the one in blue. Whisper saying Jake's team gonna win. I don't know if it's necessarily Jake's team, seeing as I'm the only champion. Oh, wait, no, Matt Storm's champion as well, but I'm the bigger champion, the better champion, the most watched champion. That would make it my team. Kyabber! Gonna argue with the fucking people in the front row. The peanut gallery voicing Jake's team. Jake don't have a team. Jake has men forced to wrestle alongside of him. Here we go, Malachi with a perfect setup. Teardrop suplex on the outside. You got to bring this fight back inside the ring. Malachi doing just that, rolling inside. Skuz holding himself up on the barricade as, Malachi eyeing up Max Rampage. A little bit of trash talking going on up close and personal like. And now Alexa Weiss joined in as well. The distraction definitely helping out Skuz here. Irish whip now. Malachi trapped in the corner, but eats an elbow does Skuz. Rounds him out. And here we go. Elbow breaking the waist lock. A hell of a competitive tag team matchup we got going for you. There's the tag to Max Rampage. And a hot one to Vandal. Collar and elbow. Taking control finally is Rampage. But turning things around, Vandal with the elbows to the midsection, doubling him over. Ready to throw down, prove himself as perhaps one of the best tag teams going here in the AWE. So the claims are written. I'm sorry, I don't remember being asked to be on the team. I remember getting forced to be on the team. Sets him a big shoulder block from the middle rope. Yammer! We got the one, and only a one before Vandal kicks out once again. You can bark at the moon, you can howl at the moon. Does not mean it's going to get you a win here in the AWE. Mr. Max Rampage. Hot shot him over that top rope with that stunner. Did Vandal. But on the outside, turning things around quickly, drops him. A modified gourd buster, if you will. Knees crashing against the steel steps, but still Vandal able to counter with the elbows. Coming in hot, drop kick right to the ass of Max Rampage. And into the ring post. Well, I'm sorry, the steel steps once again goes Rampage. We're at the count of 7. Rampage still on the outside. Oh, and a big shoulder block from the top rope to the ground. Ripcord, there's the knee strike. Should have just let him get counted out there, bub. And an enziguri putting Rampage on his face. Malachi watching closely. Knee drop goes awry, though. His shin catching the bottom step. Oh, and a spear by Rampage. There's a nice reversal, Vandal. Turning things around, quickly rolled in at the count of 8. Could be. Will it be? It's a cheap victory, but a victory is always a victory. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell. A count of victory here for Maelstrom. Hell of a match. Sad to see it end that way, but you know what? If you're new to the show, new to the card, you got to take a win by any means necessary. That's what Maelstrom did tonight. Impressive shoulder block. And there it is once again, this time by Vandal. Here's the final 2 seconds of the match. And that is all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Vandal and Malachi. They are Maelstrom. Impressive, I do agree. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, champion versus champion. All just to set up and get ready for Breaking Bad coming Sunday, June 29th. Ladies and gentlemen, your network champion, Evie Bloodyard, taking on your Apex champion in Stabatha. Going to be a hard-fought match on both sides. Stabatha, one tough Apex champion. But then again, you got to watch out for that agility, that skill of this woman here. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the Banshee Queen, the leader of the Bloodyard crew. She is your Apex Network champion, Evie Kudlakova Bloodyard. And definitely a title that Whisper would love to see around her waist. You gotta face the experience, the tenacity, and, well, the straight-up maniacal ways of Evie Bloodyard. Talk about an impressive champion here in Apex Wrestling. A woman we haven't seen too much of, ladies and gentlemen. She is your Apex champion. She is Stabbatha. Now look at how confident she is coming down to ringside, showing absolutely no fear for your network champion. We shall see, Whisper, we shall see. This is a non-title bout. Let me remind the folks watching at home and here at the Apex. Both women prepared to throw down, step into the battlefield, go to war. Whatever another analogy is I could use, I don't know. But what a kick to start the match off. Evie with an arm drag, though. And that springboard. Oh, and a splash goes awry. Met nothing but mat. Here's the Irish whip by Stabbatha. Drop down. Sets her up. Oh, another block. This time and a super kick right to the spine. This is what you've got to watch out for with Evie Bloodyard. Very quick. Very dangerous with her feet. And her aerial assault is on par. Nice block there by Stabbatha. Reversing the suplex, delivering one of her own. Fireman's carry now. Setting up the Apex champion. Nice monkey flip into the turnbuckles. We've got a match going on for you. And, whoa! Rolled aside, done Stabbatha from that standing moonsault. Collar and elbow now. I don't know, I've got to give this one to Stabbatha, but wow! Surprising me. And springboard crossbody onto the back of the Apex champion. Cover. One. And only a one. The powerhouse that is Stabbatha with a mighty kick out. Dropping the hammer now is Evie Bloodyard. Perfect setup. What will we see? Oh, Boo Psycho knee. Caught her right between the chesticles. Double stomp now, working the knees, is Evie Bloodyard. Getting confident now is the network champion. What a statement this would make if the network champion could defeat the Apex champion. But a quick roll up, bridging it. Impressive flexibility there by Stabbatha. Snapmare now by the Apex champion. The spinal tap follow through. Oh, roundhouse caught her right on the side of the neck. And there we go, thumping away. The Apex champion going for the submission. And a quick break there by Evie Bloodyard. Jake Bagwell says the Bloodyard's days are numbered. I don't know. I got my personal beef with the motherfucking assholes, but I don't have no beef with the Bloodyards. This all is on you, Jake. You deal with the Bloodyards. No one else has the guts to do it. I do. I just don't wanna. Whisper watching intently on a monitor in the locker room, and a big pump kick in the corner, catching her in the teeth. Cover. Almost dead center of the ring. We got the two, and Evie once again with another kick out. Oh, you poor puppy. he doesn't want any extra noise in the house lately. So, leapfrog there by Evie. Set up and a pump kick of her own. Caught Tabitha right in the throat. And now a combination. Look at the flurry. Breaking down in front of us. A quick cover. Is that enough to get one over on the Apex champion? We got two and a near fall. Very confident is Evie Bloodyard. Double leg takedown. Setting her up. This is known as the dungeon lock. I don't know what Evie calls it, but a tap out. She just tapped out the Apex champion. Showing Meanie Bloodyard it is possible to defeat the impossible. Look at this axe I said ass kick. No, axe kick. Do apologize for my foul language, ladies and gentlemen. I am always so well put together here. Usually my vocabulary is impeccable. Tonight I let a few slip by. I do apologize. No, I fucking don't. What the fuck you take me for, people? Just another ham and egger looking for attention, huh? Nuh-uh. Look at that tap out right there. The dungeon lock bringing it home for Evie Bloodyard, ladies and gentlemen. Going on to Breaking Bad with a whole lot of momentum. She is your network champion. She is Evie Bloodyard. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the oddity of the show. Why Sin took this match, especially seeing as it was supposed to be Atticus versus Mordecai. I do understand there was a sprain of the ankle during the house show, but why would Sin want to face his brother? That one is got me a little bit confuddled. Gonna take more than that to make me give up, says Whisper Bagwell. You're gonna have to prove that at Breaking Bad, let me tell you. Evie just showed you how dangerous she can be. And now, ladies and gentlemen, no longer representing the Brotherhood, I guess, but he is Mordecai. The man used to call himself the big dog until Roman Reigns started using the term, and he just said, fuck that noise. I don't want to be associated with that fuckwit. A powerhouse indeed. Has held many, many titles around the world. But then, so has this man. His very own blood. A bit of a change other than just the beard. Ladies and gentlemen. He is Sin. I'm sorry, I had a moment. The paperwork is in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the Devoted. He is Sin. Make no mistake about it, stepping in the ring with this man is a very dangerous task. Claims that R.W. Watts has had him as a heater, simply going in there to put over what Watts classifies as the top dogs of the industry. Says there is no more of that. It is time to embrace the darkness. And here we go. Brothers going toe-to-toe. And, oh, big Uranagi there by Mordecai. Starting off in a bad way is Sin. There's a dead press. The power of Mordecai, undeniable. That is the way they have always been. They are the yin to their yang. Power struggle here between Sin and Mordecai. Waistlock control now. Sin has the man in his grips. Can he turn things around? Snapmare by Mordecai. Nice headlock. Taking a good position behind. Putting that weight down. Look at this. Forcing Sin to fight. To waste that energy. To gasp for his air. Big elbow drop. Working the ribs now is Mordecai. Sin has been taking a fair amount of hurt in the top of this match. Collar and elbow once again. A power struggle, as it always has been with these two brothers. Side headlock now by Sin. Trying to gain the upper advantage, but a waistlock. Nice reversal by the big dog. Yes, I had to say it just to piss him off a little bit, and a snapmare of his own. Know each other well, these men do. They will go hold for hold, showing one another up at every turn. That is what you're seeing right now, and here we go with the hammerlock reversal. Nicely done. And do another headlock here by Mordecai. Chain wrestling at its finest. And from the most unsuspecting men here in the AWE, two literal giants. Showing the locker room how it's done. Putting on a classic here. Headlock toss and a master clothesline there. Wow. And there it is. The snap power slam. And Sin climbing up. This is something you do not see from this man ever. Big splash. And that is why you don't see it very often. Definitely hurt his ribs there on the landing. And here we go. Another block by Mordecai. Hammering down on the back of the neck. But a block there by Sin. You talk about knowing someone well. Who else would know their brother better than the other brother? Went for a big belly to belly there. Got blocked and a massive clothesline in his own right. Ducks under. Sets him up with a back body drop. Does Mordecai. Yes, indeed. Chain wrestling is perhaps the best style you can ever come across. A lot of people think it's boring. I think it is part of a match that makes it heightened. Brings it to another level. Not looking so well right now. Dazed and kind of spaced out is Sin. Irish whip. Big spine buster. Dragging his brother's carcass away from the ropes. Thought he'd be going for a pinfall, but Dominator! And we got the two. Oh. What a thing to have happened if that would have been three. Coming out to take another man's place against your very own brother. And you lose? Sin ain't going to let that fly tonight. Nuh-uh. Breaks free of that key lock. The Irish whip now. The big man with a drop down. Set. Oh! Oh, my goodness. He calls it the Reckoning 2. And somehow Mordecai rolls the shoulder. Coming in hot now. Big spear into the turnbuckles. But a boot to the midsection. And Mordecai finds himself back up on his feet. Quickly gripped up. Brought up to the shoulders. Gonna fillet him like a fish is Sin. Nice combination there, ending it with a big boot, following Mordecai to the outside. Here we go. Big, oh! Thought he was going for a German suplex, not the case. Dropped him like it was hot. 8-second ride on the outside. In a world of hurt now is Mordecai. Can he recover? Can he take the win away from his brother? Mordecai, the eldest of the two. Coming in. Running neck breaker now by Mordecai. Oh, and mimicking his brother. It shows you that brotherly rivalry right there. And a big shoulder block, Sin in a world of trouble now. Mordecai now with the Irish whip. Sets him up an elbow of his own. Not quite like the Reckoning, but taking a man down he will. And again, the Reckoning finds its mark. We got the 1, the 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, what a victory there. A hard-fought battle, but who's going to know their brother best than the very brother? Not just like a brother in arms. No, this is blood, man. They know each other through and through. They have wrestled together. They have battled each other. And once again, they find themselves on opposing sides of that ring. And once again, the eldest prevails as he walks this new, darker path. Indeed, a hell of a match. Look at that Dominator right there. The master of the Devoted, bringing his first victory home after denying the narrative of R.W. Watts. Impressive 8-second ride there with the weight of Mordecai. Mordecai is 300 pounds. Slinging him around like a luchador. A cruiserweight. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, he is the master of the Devoted. He is Sin. Impressive victory here. I don't know who his devoted ones are. His followers left in the shadows. Tonight was about making a statement to Watts, and I believe he has done just that. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, Whisper Bagwell will be going up against Evie Bloodyard for the Network Championship title in just a few days. Tonight, she's got to face the #1 contender to the Apex Championship title, Meanie Bloodyard. Extreme Rules. Whisper says this is her wheelhouse. This is her match. Let's see if she is correct. They better not have let cows into the building, because cows will be thrown with Meanie Bloodyard in the house. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Texas girl through and through, she is Whisper Bagwell. Did you just say, get her done whimper? Oh, wait, no, wiper. A different way of spelling wiper, but you know, it is what it is, Jake. Oh, Whisper. I get it now. Two #1 contenders. Earlier, we seen two champions going toe-to-toe. And here she is, the lethal, the dangerous, representing the BYC, former and first AWE Apex champion. She is Meanie Bloodyard. Talk about a hell of a woman here. Dangerous. And that is just saying a very little about this woman. She can fuck you up 6 days from Friday, and you'll think you're on Sunday. You better watch yourself, you drunk bastard. It might be your birthday. It won't save you from an ass whooping from the dirty daddy. And there's the bell. This match is underway. Whisper starting off fast. Went for that low super kick. Turned aside there by Meanie. Back and forth action. Breaking down. Collar and elbow. Irish whip now. Oh, and the old kitchen sink always comes into play. You never leave home without it, especially when you're looking for a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Low basement drop kick there by Meanie Bloodyard. A hell of a champion she was, but lost it on her second defense. And now, wow, what a combination of assault there by Whisper Bagwell. Now she's got to go up against Stabitha at Breaking Bad. She failed her first time around. And now Whisper, setting up the table in the corner, wants to make sure Meanie Bloodyard doesn't make it to Apex Breaking Bad. Here we go. Hurricane Rana there, nicely done by Meanie Bloodyard. Another basement drop kick, this one to the spine. Collar and elbow now, boot to the midsection, back to that collar. Irish whip, reversal into the ropes, goes Meanie, and a single leg drop kick connects. Wow, getting in Meanie's face, begging her to get back to her feet. All to do this right here, and Meanie says, ain't happening. Oh, and an enziguri out of nowhere saves the day for Whisper Bagwell. Steel chair back in hand. Oh, Jesus. Quickly rolls aside, and a Lou Thesz press ground and pound action your way. We are like moments away from the main event, and oh! Got her with the cocksucker. One. And only a one. What impressive elbow there. Caught Whisper right in the teeth. But Whisper wanting to prove that she is worthy of that #1 contender spot. She is worthy of becoming the next network champion. Oh, that's how it is, huh? When people lose, it's all my fault. Is that how it works, Jakey? Nice reversal there by Meanie. Irish whip now sets her up, and nice reversal. These women look like they have been studying the fuck out of each other. Face breaker there by Meanie Bloodyard. Steel chair now in the hands. Oh! And on the body of Whisper Bagwell. Seems a little bit confused as what she should do with the chair. Well, there's the plan right there. Will it come to fruition? Will we see Whisper go into that steel chair head first? Well, she leads Meanie into the opposing corner. Maybe we see an Irish whip. No, not now. Big scoop slam now. Whisper setting her up. Goes for the cover instead. What? Puzzled am I. Whisper going up. Nice blockbuster maneuver right there. And tossing that trash can right in the face Oh, Meanie Bloodyard setting her up. And no! Talk about breaking a Bronco in. But the Rough Rider not helping her. A kick out there by Meanie Bloodyard. Call it famous or call it the Rough Rider. Call it. Whatever you want. I don't know. I throw names out there. Whatever sticks to the wall. It's like spaghetti, folks. Okay? Circling the ring. Thought she was going out to get more toys involved in this match, but nah. Allowed Meanie to recover. Tilt-a-whirl. Oh, and head scissor takedown. Jumper. And we got the 1. We got the 2. And another kick out by Whisper Bagwell. Impressive match thus far. Both women showing why they are #1 contenders. Yeah, Rough Rider. I thought so. Collar elbow once again. Whisper taking the back. Oh, drops her down. What? Oh, my goodness. I don't even know. She just tap danced on the face of Meanie Girl. Oh, and we got Joel Quinn in the house. He's got massive balls. He's got a tumor. We got 2. And Whisper takes a big win. Wow. Wow. It looks to be that Evie and Whisper both go into Breaking Bad with a whole lot of motherfucking momentum on their side. Wild-Eyed Yeti in the house. I do not, and I repeat, I do not ride Queef roughly. You fuckwit. Impressive blockbuster right there. Might as well call it a neck breaker. That looked more like a neck breaker to me. Why would they be my balls? Why, Jake? Huh? I say happy birthday to you, and this is how you treat me? Fine, next time you get the dog kennel treatment. Just saying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. Hell, this could have been a main event. What a solid match. What a solid performance by both women. Meanie taking the loss, but damn, what a battle that was. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, she is the #1 contender to the Network Championship title. She is Whisper Bagwell. Oh, wait. She is the Rough Rider, Whisper Bagwell, because she rides roughly. What are you talking about, Yeti? I'm gonna fire you if you're talking to me again. But ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. It's time for War Games. On the left, you have the team of the motherfucking assholes. You have Fred, the Impact Player star. You have the man known as Queef, Joel motherfucking Quinn, and your Apex champion, the last god. He is Yeti Bloodyard. On the right, we have the Hard Knocks champion in Matt Storm. You have the #1 contender to the Apex title in Jake Bagwell. And then you have the Dirty Daddy himself, none other than Pete Wall. And last but not least, he is Brooklyn Joker. R.W. Watts throwing Brooklyn Joker in here as a proving grounds type situation for the man. Wonder who got the coin toss, who's got the advantage. I will say it, and I will say it loud. Queef. There's the rules to this match, ladies and gentlemen. If you cannot read, you should have finished school, as in public school. You should have tried harder. You should have opened up a book. And if you didn't open up a book, then what the fuck are you reading this screen right now in your motherfucking eyes? Ladies and gentlemen, them are your rules. Stay in school. Don't be Well, don't be one of them. Oh, look at that. The fans chanting it already. Queef, 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 queef. Oh, and say his name, and he shall appear. I know it's someone else's catchphrase, but motherfucking shit, it happened. Ladies and gentlemen, represent the motherfucking assholes. He is the man known as Queef. I have never, ever had that happen before. I didn't know who was coming out first, but motherfucking hell, that was fucking great. Queef the Whorehammer. This man is out there. You want to talk about trippy and fucking space the fuck out? Not just that. Prevent broom closets as a whole for the rest of your life. Now that you work with the AWE, this man will take you in, kicking and screaming. He will violate you in ways that you never thought a violation could take place. But the violation is true. It is rough, and he goes in dry, and he makes sure he's going in hard. Oh! And the history between these two is a story I can't even tell. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one contender to the Apex title. He is the one, Jake Bagwell. Oh my God, like it was written in the motherfucking stars. Jake Bagwell has had nightmares when it comes to the man known as Queef. This man has literally wet his pants at the mention of Queef. And now, to his horror, he must stand toe-to-toe with this man. Locked inside a cell, and Queef not hesitating. He's going straight to work on the ribs of Jake Bagwell. Beal toss there, named by Jimmy Beal, if you didn't know, way back in the like 1800s or something. I don't know if that's true or not. You know, I didn't even know they had history books from back then. But it could be possible. Jimmy Beal, ladies and gentlemen, being honored by Queef. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. If Jake becomes Apex champion, he is stuck with Queef until Yeti decides to come for his rematch. Bagwell with... No, I am not smoking. Very dry throat. Oh my God. And Queef with a beautiful Sweet Chin music there. Now I said, if you win, there is a difference and a basement drop kick right to the asshole of the asshole loving motherfucking Queef. Yes, indeed, it is Jake Bagwell's birthday, or at least his manager's birthday. Oh my goodness. And it looks like the motherfucking assholes got the flip of the coin. They've got the advantage here as Joel loads up the ring with weapon after weapon. You better be talking, Yeti. I'll whoop your ass. I won't even step into the cage tonight to protect you. Okay, he's brought a steel chair, he's grabbed a table, and now a fucking sledgehammer. This man is complete gonzo. Collar and elbow now by Queef. Irish whip. Jake Bagwell into the ropes. Beautiful kitchen sink reversal. Sets him up. And a picture-perfect backbreaker. Joel looking to get him something, too. And a swinging neckbreaker by the one. Oh, and it all goes to shit. Basement drop kick right to the inside of the knee by Queef. Jake Bagwell thought he had him under control. Absolutely not. Nobody controls the Queef If he's going to violate you, he's going to violate you. Pump handle. Oh, swinging with the dick. And the clock runs down. And now comes your Hard Knocks champion, ladies and gentlemen, Matt motherfucking Storm. Everyone's a motherfucker tonight. Just saying. And a nice rising knee to greet Joel Quinn there. You know, this match alone will set up matches for Joel for a lifetime. This man loves to fight, and this match is built around fighting. Barely missed that table. Was, I believe, planning to put Matt Storm through the table there. Joel Quinn did not find it. Irish whip by Queef. Jake going over the top rope. Nice reversal by Storm. Gripping up, and Joel says, ain't happening, ain't going through the table. Wow, Jesus and Enziguri, and we are on a roll. Chop block there by Jake Bagwell, the #1 contender, and a nice maneuver right there by Joel Quinn. You don't fuck with an asshole, that is for damn sure, because he'll bring a sledgehammer to every damn party. Irish whip now, Queef off the ropes, drops down does Jake Bagwell. Went for an elbow strike, gets caught, Queef turning things around, Irish whip of his own. And a nice takedown there by Bagwell. On the far side, we've got Matt Storm. Breaking down Joel Quinn bit by bit as Fred Starr makes his way down a ringside and straight under the apron for another Prezi. And he's got the kendo stick. Is it enough? You can't get enough. You'll never get enough. This is straight up the what these men fucking live for. And off the ropes, catches him with the head scissors. Around the world we go. Joel Quinn says, into the swamp you go. Throws a chair at Matt Storm, rolls aside. Queef is stretching out Jake for a surprise birthday opening. Oh my Lord. In the words of the great George Takei, oh my. And a big boot greets Bagwell. Matt Storm having to deal with not only Fred Starr, but Joel Quinn as well. Pop up on the other side, flapjacks Bagwell. Oh my God, he just teabagged him. And now Fred Starr going after his opponent at Breaking Bad. Working in tandem with Joel Quinn, a running power slam. And another steel chair shot by Fred Starr. The countdown has begun. Who will come out for the opposing team? Will it be? It is the Dirty Daddy. Oh, have mercy. It is about to get even more violent. Look at this maneuver by Queef. Stretching out a Bagwell. And not in a good way. Another steel chair by the old man. He says that's enough. Matt Storm taking down Joel Quinn. He going straight after the man that challenged him for his title. These men have been warring at home, in the Apex, down at the tavern, and it ain't over until the fat lady sings. And I'm sorry, summer ain't fat, so it ain't never gonna end. Here we go, Fred, and oh, look at these snap jabs by Bagwell. Going for it in the shades of Dusty Rhodes. Pump and fuck the world, but eats a hammer to the asshole, and now to the dickasis by Fred Starr. Yes, I said dickasis. Joel getting stretched out now by Matt Storm. Tapping away, but there is no tap outs until every single man is in those cages. Queef working the ribs now of Jake Bagwell. Fred looking down at the #1 contender as Queef sets him up. Double axe handle, accidentally takes out Fred Starr. On the other side, Joel Quinn at the mercy of the Dirty Daddy. It's the Dirty Daddy versus the Filthy Father at Breaking Bad, and in comes your last god, the Apex champion, Yeti Bloodyard, even breaking out the stop signs, for Christ's sakes. Oh my goodness, Fred Starr took flight. Ribs being worked on, Fred getting it once again. It happens in these matches, you accidentally get in the way of your partners, but what happens, happens, and what stays at War Games must always live on in War Games. I said it wrong, but I'm staying true to it. Big Belly Belly, Joel Quinn going for flight. And now, Fred Starr reversing. He was going to drop the hammer right in the throat of Fred Starr. Joel Quinn now taking over. It is Dirty Daddy taking on the Filthy Father, and Matt Storm saves the old man. A hell of a main event to lead us into Breaking Bad. Nothing was going to contain these 8 men. And now Matt Storm measuring out Fred Starr. These two will collide, and he eats the super kick. Pete Wall with a cheap chair shot there. Joel Quinn laid out flat. Bagwell broken, violated, and will never walk the same again. Look at the direct impact of the sledgehammer to the gluteus maximus. But the newcomer coming in with stop sign, Fred Starr puts a stop to it. But gets gripped up, cradle to your grave, pile driver. It could all end right here, right now. Queef dragging the carcass of Jake Bagwell around the ring. Yeti wants himself a piece, but Queef says, the bitch be mine. And in the shades of Dusty once again, fuck the world. Oh, and right to the back of the brain pan. Jake gonna need stitches. And here we go, locking it in. But look at the power of Brooklyn Joker military press slam. And it's over, just like that. Queef breaking the body and the spirit of Bagwell. A hell of a main event. Giving it to the people did R.W. Watts for peanuts. And they put on a hell of a banger. These 8 men went to war, but going in to Breaking Bad with all the momentum, it seems like Yeti, Joel, and Fred Starr take the win. Happy birthday, Jake Bagwell. For your present, you got violated by a queef. How about we have a little boxing match back at the house? Oh, really? Really? Hey, man, I had my wrestling ring from the gym delivered just the other day. It's all nicely set up in your backyard already. Had my students take care of it. You want to fight? Oh, we'll fight, boy. You're going to catch some hands. Right with that cocksucker of yours. Queef was on fire tonight. He had one task. Take Bagwell out, and he followed through. Yeti directed traffic. Queef destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Joel motherfucking Quinn, the Impact player Fred Starr, the man known as Queef, and your last god and Apex champion, Yeti Bloodyard. Wow, what a go-home show. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Happy birthday to Jake Bagwell once again. I'm glad you had a wonderful day. I'm glad we just happened to go live on your birthday. So, from us to you, have a great night. Always have a better tomorrow, because tomorrow, well, no, today, you are officially a year older, and you're old as dust. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night. I will catch you all on the flip side.